Angel Reese refuses to answer Caitlin Clark question, inspired by her 2024 comments. In 2024, the Angel Reese-Caitlin Clark rivalry stole headlines throughout the season. Clark had received plenty of attention, but Reese made it clear that she believed she also deserved credit for drawing audiences to women's basketball. "I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person," Reese said in 2024. "It's because of me too." Reese was asked about those comments during a recent press conference ahead of the Chicago Sky's regular season opener against the Indiana Fever. However, the Sky star refused to answer the question. Next question, Reese said via CHGO Sky. Reese clearly wants to move on from the conversation. She surely understands that her rivalry with Clark is going to be a talking point once again in 2025. But she seemingly has no interest in discussing previous comments she made about the situation. The Clark-Reese rivalry, which is primarily media-driven, began in the 2023 National Championship game, when Reese's LSU Tigers defeated Clark's Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese taunted Clark toward the end of the game, something that sparked rumors of tension between the players. However, Clark defended Reese's actions. Nevertheless, the rivalry had officially begun. Reese and Clark have played in many head-to-head matchups ever since, both in college and at the professional level. After Clark led Iowa to a win against LSU with the Elite Eight in 2024, the players were both selected in the 2024 WNBA draft. Clark went first overall to the Fever, while Reese was selected 7th overall by the Sky. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have both played pivotal roles in helping the growth and overall popularity of women's basketball. Although both players often downplay their rivalry when speaking to reporters, there is always no shortage of attention when their teams play against each other. The WNBA's decision to have the Sky and Fever play to begin the new campaign probably was not a coincidence. Clark and Reese will likely be asked about one another for the remainder of their WNBA careers. There is a good chance that they will always remain linked to one another given their history. Both players are probably ready to move on and focus on their teams as opposed to constantly getting asked about their media-driven rivalry. However,